Girl secrets that we will never want to tell you. And I'm sorry, ladies, but there was too many people asking me that I had to answer this. Number one, if we ask your opinion on just about anything, we care about you. Care more about you than just a friend, let me tell you that. If we ask about a nail color we should get, if we ask about what outfit we should wear in comparison to another, if we ask what shoes to get, if we ask what hat to wear, anything, or hair color to get, or what we should do next, we quite literally care so much that we want to impress you, and it is you. Number two, girls need to chase too. We do not like knowing that we're your favorite right away. We do not like even knowing that you're attracted in that way to us. We need to chase too. It's not always just the guys that need to chase. We will give up if we know you like us right away. But don't make us chase too long, and don't make us not know that we're your favorite too long, because then we will leave. We will know that it's not going anywhere, and we will just leave. Number three, our private story isn't just because we are close with you. There is someone in that private story that we are posting something to get a point across. Whether it is a friend that we have on the private story to get it across to his friend, or it's just you that we're trying to show you something, we have a reasoning behind the people that we have in that private story, and there is someone that we're trying to get the point across to. We are manipulative, and we know how to get your attention. Number five, we have a favorite bra and panties, and we will wear that every time we think we are having a good night, we think we are having a great day, whatever it is, we will pull for those. And that might be years and years old, but we will wear it every time. And once you know what it is, you know. Number six, we love wearing your hoodies. We love wearing your hoodies. We love wearing your sweatpants. We love how it smells. We probably won't even wash it for a very long time because we want to still smell it and smell you. And we love that oversized baggy fit and if we care about you, we will keep wearing it and we won't give it back. Next, even if we're friends with you, we still want you to be attracted to us. And we still want you to consider us attractive. Even if we don't see you in that way at all, we still want you to be attracted to us. And last but certainly not least, we will forever and ever compare the next person we are with to our ex. Sadly, in almost every single way. Not even if we want to, but we will.
I've realized that a lot of men don't like women being women anymore. They expect you to work a job, they expect you to split the bills with them, they expect you to raise their children, and then they get mad at you for complaining, for being dramatic, for being overly sensitive. Like, bro, if you're stuck in the closet, just say that. Like, if I went one day without my girl trying to cause some sort of problem or drama or something, honestly, I would think something's fucking wrong. And that's because in a relationship, the man steps more into his masculinity, allowing the woman to step more into her femininity, meaning she creates more problems to give you the opportunity as a man to solve them. So either step up or step out the closet, motherfuckers.
So there's something that a lot of men just aren't ready to hear this yet, but it's that the real way to love a woman is to be gentle. It's to be soft. It's to be that careful, delicate, considering type of love. Because there are so many women out there that have this hard exterior just to protect themselves, but deep down on the inside, that's not who they want to be, and that's not who they are. A woman wants to be met with a careful, gentle, safe type of love from a man. That type of feeling is truly going to let her open up and feel safe enough in the relationship to express her heart. And this is one of the things that men who are playing games and acting cold, they don't understand. Because the path to her heart is warm and glowing and beautiful. It's not covered in coldness. But the thing is, a lot of guys don't want to hear this because it means that they have to look at themselves and actually start taking down the walls that they built up around their own heart. And that emotional, personal work is one of the hardest things for a man to do. And a lot of guys are scared because of it, and they're putting off the work because they don't even know where to begin. But I promise you, eventually you're going to realize that the only path to take is the path of love. It's the path of softness, of gentleness, because only by taking that path do you actually get what you want, which is true love, connection, and a beautiful relationship.
Want someone to be obsessed with you. If you are not already in a relationship with someone, don't show them how upset you are. Just show disinterest. If they're not texting you as much as you want them to, don't give them a whole long paragraph. Just distance yourself. Just focus on something and someone else. If they're doing something that would bother you for your boyfriend to be doing, but they're not your boyfriend yet, you can't react to them as if they are. You just gotta hold off. And also just realize if that's the way that they're treating you, that's how they feel about you, and that's the type of person that they are. And that might sound a little little toxic, but it's also toxic to let your emotions overwhelm you so much that you absolutely need to tell this person what you're thinking. Someone who is emotionally balanced won't care enough. If a guy doesn't text you back soon enough, you're gonna think whatever with this guy and move on to whatever else you're doing with your life. So don't think about it as I have to be honest, I have to say what's on my mind, that's the right thing to do. It's not. The right thing to do is just feel better and not care about this guy anymore.
Yes. And you're communicating that you're not coming from abundance and you're coming from this situation where you need this to work so bad for you to be happy.
To hear what women want.
We want a man who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care of things. Leader. Ooh, I don't need you to kill an alligator with your hands, but I need to feel so feminine around you because you are so masculine that I can turn my brain off because I know you've got it. Yeah. I trust you. I trust your intellect. I trust your character. I trust that I can close my eyes and follow you blindly and I'm going to be happy about where I end up. You tell me where we're going and we're all set. We live in a time of new age feminism and this whole idea that women and men need to be the same and they need to compete and it's all from the enemy. It's all lies.
One day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
All that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing.
She is your equal. There is no power imbalance in this relationship. She deserves the same respect that you do. You're all about protection, and yet as men, we can be the most unsafe person in her life. If you truly value her, then that means you do not want her to feel unsafe. That means you don't see yourself as more valuable. And integrity means never being aggressive or threatening with your body or words. And speaking really quick on power, Dr. John Gottman did a study and he concluded that when a man refuses to accept the influence of his partner because he defaults to his own pride and power of I know what's best, when he doesn't allow his decision-making to be affected by her, there's an 81% chance that relationship, quote unquote, implodes. And listen, I get it. There's a chance that you were never taught about validation or empathy or connection or closeness. And I don't mean to be rude, but you need to learn about those because that's what any relationship needs to survive. And part of the reason, just part of the reason you're having problems now is not because she's too needy and she doesn't accept you. It's because she's needing some legitimate things out of this relationship, things like intimacy and emotional safety, and you're not providing those. And that needs to change.